Well, let me ask about one specific news item that internationally made a lot of headlines around the time that the transitional governments were being organized, which was an international police force. And then, of course, the question was, who's going to make up that police force? And I believe it was the Kenyan government that stepped forward and committed police to that effort. Talk about how that has gone, and if you think that was a good step in the right direction, or do you feel like international intervention like that comes with more risks than benefits?
It comes with more risk than benefits, for different reasons. The biggest reason of all is past history. So Haiti has known so many different international intervention in the past, and then the latest one was what we call the peacekeeping missions. We call minister from the United Nations, with always with great influence of the United States. So the United States started it, and then turned it over at some point to the United Nations to continue ruling for years. Um, and so the legacy that comes from that is not building, is not, we're not the well established structure of a professional police, the justice system that can hold people accountable for wrongdoing, and run after impunity in the countries, and you name it. That's not what the legacy was. The legacy was more instability. Was the legacy was a cholera outbreak. It cost the life of thousands of people, and it was sexual abuse from those officers, a member of this mission. So all kind of abuse, and even death, even death, like, stealing, farmers' crops, and cattle, and so all the different the kind of abuse, colonial, you know domination will do. That's basically that's the what in the mind of most Haitian about when you say international mission or international intervention. So everything fresh in their mind. So what happened to young girls? What happened to young men? Okay, those officers from the minister are abused, and then up to today, there's no one have been held accountable. So that's what's going to be in there. So that's the reason why. So any kind of mission, so to be working in Haiti is a lot of factors a lot of things need to be put in place. But then this mission is a low key invasion of the United States. I would say of Haiti. Is it because I mean even President Biden admitted it. They don't want to be shown to the world that, so they like, the interventionist and the big, they're the big police of everyone. And then whenever something going wrong in some place, so they're using proxies like, the Kenyans and so on. So it, but the Kenyans, first of all, there's a culture issue, the language issue. They don't these guys, well, most of them, if not all of them, never been to this side of the world in their life. It's just the first time they've been there. And so they ill prepared. They don't have the materials, equipments to do the job they call them to do. Okay, so that force, right now is only 407 members. It's supposed to be, as it's not a UN mission. It's not a UN authorized. The UN Security Council voted back in 2000 October 2020 23 to allow that mission to go to Haiti, to be deployed to Haiti and operate and to reestablish some kind of so peace, helping the national police, Haitian national police, to establish peace in the country, take over from the gangs. So, but they don't have the mean to do their jobs, and then because simply because I don't think the people who sent them wanted the problem to be resolved in this first place. Because first of all, there was a question of or there's money. There was a budget of $600 million for 1 year, because the mission was originally authorized for 1 year. So that means from October 2nd, 2023 to October 2nd, 2024, that's already 1 year. It should have been already done. But so what happened is delay in funding, delay in logistics and practical operations and all that. Even the Kenyan, when they decided, when the Kenyan government decided to lead the mission, so they have opposition back homes and all that, in the process. So delay the deployment. So the deployment didn't start until June this year. So, and then you have a first batch of about 200 Kenyans, and then you have the second batch about another 200, less than 200 actually, because you have 24 officers, military officers from Jamaica, and then you have two from Belize. So that altogether is 407. It's three countries on the ground in Haiti now in that mission: Belize, Jamaica, and Kenya. So 407. So other countries promised to send troops to the mission. They still delay. Nobody know when they're going to go, because first of all, it's a question of money. So that's $600 million to fund that operation. Haiti doesn't have that money, so they depending on our state members at the UN to voluntarily give contribute to that fund. So up to when last time we were the Haitian, I work for the Haitian Times, which is a diaspora Haitian diaspora newspaper in the United States. Um, so last time the Haitian Time, we ran a story, we look at it. So there were only $84 million collected by a commission in UN, a trust, a trust committee. It's supposed to manage that money and funnel it to the mission. So you see, this is the dilemma we have. And but the United States champion this mission, and they promise to give half of the $6 million, but then we don't know. I mean, last time I checked, they say no, they gave already 310 million, but the UN said they don't have this money. So what in kind they give the money, or where, how, who? So that's maybe to USAID. And then the USAID is another animals. We all know, yeah, what's how the things operate. So it's yeah. So this is exactly the reason why you can't have these things work for Haiti.